We are 1 week away from crowning the winner of Big Brother in the biggest season ever. But to make it to finale night, the house guests must first survive this night. Welcome to a special eviction episode of Big Brother.
Previously on Big Brother. When a double eviction claimed its first casualty in Amanda,
get the step in.
McCrae knew either Alyssa or Andy had betrayed him.
If I was gonna have to guess, I'd probably say that Andy's the one who flipped.
After he won head of household,
Congratulations, McCrae.
he tried to appease the house by getting out a huge target.
Alyssa, you are evicted from the Big Brother house.
I've gotta bow down to the will of the house.
With only 5 players left, the exterminators set their sights on their final victim.
We all want McCrae out this week.
And Spencer not only gained control,
Congratulations, Spencer. You have just won head of household.
but he had to dole out some punishments.
As part of your duties this week, you'll give each of your fellow house guests a gift.
Gina Marie and McCrae became bound by a friendship bracelet.
He ended up just losing his ball and chain. No, he hasn't never won.
While Judd reported for duty to the Big Brother drill instructor. 15 jumping jacks, dirtbag!
Oh my God.
Even though McCrae was next on the exterminator's hit list,
So I'm going to put up McCrae. I mean, that's obvious. He's the target this week.
Spencer wanted him to feel safe. At the nomination ceremony, Gina Marie and McCrae became bound again by the block.
I've nominated you, McCrae, and you, Gina Marie, for eviction this week.
Tonight, can McCrae outplay the exterminators in the veto competition in order to save himself? Plus, Big Brother winner Ian is back.
Oh my God.
And another house guest will be evicted. All this right now on Big Brother.
Welcome to Big Brother. For 83 days, Andy, Gina Marie, Spencer, Judd, and McCrae have battled inside the Big Brother house. But for one of them, that fight ends tonight. Who will become the 7th member of the Big Brother jury? We'll find out a little later in the show. But first, they call themselves the Exterminators. And after laying low for most of the summer, this group of outsiders have band together and taken out some of the biggest players in the game. Now, only a pizza delivery boy stands between them and the final 4.
I've nominated you, McCrae, and you, Gina Marie, for eviction this week. McCrae, you violated my trust so many times this game. Gina Marie, you put me on the block twice. I really felt like my hands were tied with this decision.
I understand.
This nomination ceremony is adjourned.
Thanks, Spencer.
I feel great after nominations. For once in a long time, I'm not on the block. Now that I've got power, I've got to strike while the iron's hot and get McCrae out the door. Gina Marie, she's the pawn. She's an exterminator. We need her on our side.
I'm up on the block. I don't have Amanda anymore. I really got no one. I kind of feel like I'm the underdog, but that just gives me more fight. There's only 4 people standing in front of me and $500,000. So, you know, it's really time to kick it up a notch, win the veto, throw it in their faces, and be the one that's laughing at the end of the day.
Then we gotta pack my... I'm laying it on real thick with McCrae right now. It's real important that McCrae thinks that I'm a target. So maybe when we go into the veto competition, he's feeling a little comfortable, and then we swoop in, boom, win the veto competition, and send his ass packing.
Sorry, guys.
That's all right. I understand, buddy.
It's nothing personal, you know. If I could keep everybody here, I would. I appreciate a little bit of acting, but I don't want her to oversell it. I mean, McCrae's not a dumbass.
There's always plus and minuses the HOH, and I know, like, we're cool with you. I know how it is, so.
Hey, how was my nomination speech?
It was good.
It was good.
Was that good?
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna tell him basically that I wanted her to feel like
She was safe.
she was safe.
Yeah.
Which she is.
Yeah.
As long as he doesn't get the veto. Oh my God, guys, he cannot get this veto.
What's our plan if he does win?
You'll be a replacement nominee.
So I'll go up and
GM's gonna go.
Yeah.
Simple as that.
yeah.
Spencer's telling me that I may be going up as a replacement nominee, and the fact that Spencer is not even considering putting Andy up on the block, you know, it's kind of concerning to me. Maybe I'm the lowest guy on the totem pole in this alliance.
Judd, is that okay with you, dude?
Okay.
So that's what we'll do.
Right now!
75?
Oh my God, that's outrageous.
I cannot do 75 sit-ups.
Stop whining, dirtbag!
I gotta take my belt off for this.
They called you a dirtbag.
38, 39,
My stomach is on fire. I'm dying here.
73,
He's sweating.
74, almost 75.
You are dismissed!
My punishment is finally over. No more drill sergeant. Take a look at this six-pack now. Looks the same.
Thank you.
All right, come on, buddy. Get up, best friend.
Gina Marie and I have received the gift of friendship, which means we have to do everything together. And I mean everything.
Hey, buddy, I'm sorry. I gotta take it down, dude. It's not even like I was getting actually sharp pains in my frickin' stomach. It was crazy. Your mind things just come up all of a sudden, so I'm sorry.
Gina Marie is 100% more attractive now that I've had this whole experience.
I really think I'm getting my period too on top.
Really?
I don't know how I'm gonna live without being attached to her anymore.
I'm not trying not to take no peeks, all right?
Well, McCrae, I guess now you can relate to Nick
You got as much slack as you need. I'm like right here.
how his life's gonna be
Yeah.
now. We're free!
Best friend.
McCrae and Gina Marie have been attached for the past 24 hours. Now that he's loose, it's really important that I put him at ease and make him think he's not my target this week. If this dude wins a veto, our plan's gonna be toast. Dude, you have nothing to worry about, okay?
Yeah, I'm so worried.
Don't be. I mean, honestly, even if you stay up there, it's a done deal. You've got a vote right here and then a tiebreaker.
Exactly.
In that speech, dude, I wasn't gonna try to bash you.
Yeah.
I just wanted GM to think low pressure.
Yeah,
You know
exactly.
what I'm saying? This is a super strategic conversation with McCrae. I mean, on one hand, we're lying through our teeth. He's the target this week, and we want this dude out so bad we can taste it. But on the other hand, if he wins power veto, we gotta hedge our bets, baby. We gotta make sure that he's gonna be with us going forward. So it's kind of a delicate dance we're doing. Dude, if GM wins it, Judd's gonna go up,
Yeah.
and Judd will go out.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't give a really about losing either one of them.
Yeah. No.
And the cool thing is, like, that could be final three done.
Yeah.
I don't trust anyone in this house, so the only way that I know that I'll be moving on in this game is to win the veto and, you know, take myself off the block.
We got to stick together, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Final three.
Coming up, McCray is hanging on by a thread. His only hope, win the veto and live to fight another day. That Power Veto competition, hosted by last year's Big Brother winner, Ian Terry, is next. Then later, another house guest trades in the Big Brother house for the jury house. Join the conversation right now. Stay with us. Can't get enough Big Brother?
There's never a dull moment.
See what's happening inside the Big Brother house whenever you want with the live feed on CBS.com.
Don't turn away. You might miss something.
Welcome back to Big Brother. For McCray, claiming the power of veto could not be any more crucial. Simply put, it's win or go home.
Over here, guys!
I walk out in the backyard and I see these tiny cars, I see gigantic buildings. I think that I'm gonna be flying around and I'm super happy. I'm a huge comic book nerd, so this is right up my alley.
We're getting ready to rock, and then all of a sudden, out of the sky, it's a bird. Wait, no, is it a plane? It's Ian Terry from BB14.
What's going on, guys? Oh my God!
I gotta tell you, ladies, he looks even better in person and with that superhero outfit.
It's weird being back here.
Someone looks better than me in a leotard. I like that.
Holy BB15, you guys. Your chances of winning veto are in serious jeopardy. The Super Veto puzzle is broken to pieces on the roof, and you must use your power of flight to save it. Hit your button to activate the magnets on your puzzle board for 20 seconds. Then fly over to the puzzle to start assembling your pieces. But be careful. The magnetism only lasts for 20-second bursts, so the clock is ticking, and if you don't fly back and hit your button before your clock hits 0, the board will demagnetize and your puzzle pieces will fall, forcing you to start over. Also, if your board becomes demagnetized, you'll have 10 seconds to reset your timer, or your game is over. The first person to have a complete puzzle and fly back to hit their button will win the Super Power of Veto.
The stakes for this competition are huge. You know, I'm the underdog. I don't trust anyone. I've got to win this competition, otherwise I'm going home.
I really don't want McCray to win. The exterminators need to win this veto, because if we don't, it means that one of us is definitely going to be going home.
The object of this game is to complete your puzzle the fastest. We have to hit the buzzer, and for 20 seconds, the puzzle pieces will stick to the board. But if those 20 seconds go up, all your pieces will fall off, and you're gonna have to start over from square one.
I'm up on the block, going up as a pawn, but pawns are never safe, so I really need to win this veto, pull myself off the block.
My strategy going into this is pretty straightforward. I'm going to try to put this puzzle together faster than McCray. And in order to do so and keep my board magnetized, when it gets down to about 5 seconds, I got to fly across, reload my 20 seconds on the clock, get back, and keep putting it together.
I'm terrible at puzzles, so my strategy was just to keep that magnet going and just copy other people's puzzles.
did not realize how fast 20 seconds were. You miss it, all the pieces fall, and you gotta start over from scratch. This competition is rough.
I get my whole puzzle arranged and it looks really good actually, but there's something wrong with it. And you know, I start to kind of figure out that the colors aren't playing together correctly. I've got to change up some of these pieces here. I go to hit my button and I miss it. Kablamo, all my pieces come falling down and I'm starting from square one. Ah! I'm getting so frustrated with this puzzle. It's driving me crazy. Hit your button, Andy. At this point, I realize I'm not gonna win this competition, so I mean, I might as well just drop out and really try to help Andy win this.
I'm sorry, Judd. You've run out of time and have been eliminated.
Hit your button, Andy. Hit your button.
Judd pissed me off. He stopped in the middle of the comp and just quit. Judd, I know you're an exterminator, dude, but you're letting me lose it by not watching my clock and trying to take care of Andy. I'm the one that makes the replacement nominations.
Hit your button, Andy.
It's neck and neck between Andy and McCray.
So it comes down to myself and McCray at the very end, and I know everyone is counting on me, and so I am just trying to harness all of my inner superhero strength to beat him.
Andy's button.
I know.
Now I'm coming from behind, but I know what I did wrong in my puzzle. I just gotta put it together fast, win this veto, and ensure my safety this week. Andy. Button. I'm not getting a clear that I won, so something must be wrong.
Congratulations, McCray. McCray, you have won the golden power of veto.
Thank you very much, Ian.
Oh, love you, brother.
Super excited to win the veto. I really needed this thing, otherwise I'd probably be going home this week.
Whatever, I almost beat you.
Shut up.
To top it all off, Ian Terry's the one that gives me the veto, and I'm making it to Final Four.
The exterminators have not succeeded in their goal this week. I've got to have two of my allies up on the block, which sucks. If Judd had my back in this thing, I could have won it and McCray would be going home.
I need a medic. I think I need stitches.
McCray wins the veto. Now, 2 exterminators are gonna be up on the block, and one of us is sewing home, and that potentially could be me. Yeah, I'm a hot mess right now.
This is the worst possible scenario. I mean, one of the exterminators is going to go home this week, and I got to make sure it's not me.
Thank you, Ian.
Yeah,
Bye.
see ya.
Thanks.
With his game on the line and his back up against the wall, McCray has won the power of veto, and he is sure to take himself off the block, which means the exterminators will now be forced to exterminate one of their own. The veto meeting is next. Stay with us. Welcome back to Big Brother. Having won the power of veto, McCray will surely take himself off the block and out of harm's way. So, the exterminators must now turn on each other.
Talk to me, girl. What's on your mind?
Nothing. I just don't know what's gonna happen with me or Judd.
Yeah, I hate to cannibalize out of the exterminators.
I know.
And I'm gonna be honest with you. I want you to stay. Okay? I trust you way more than I trust Judd. Judd had a second chance. He only tried to do the puzzle for maybe 5 minutes and he just stood on his platform and let it run out. Judd quits. He didn't even try.
Judd, quit in the middle of the competition. All I got is one word, weak. I'm working my butt off. If they don't see that I'm more worthier than Judd, then they must be blind.
I think Andy, I have the vote, just McCray, I don't know. I sent Amanda home.
If it's a tie, I'll save you, GM. You had my back, I got your back.
Thank you.
I'm going home, ain't I?
No. No, dude, no.
If y'all keep me here, I'm another person that can fight against McCray.
Dude, I want you to stay. No doubt.
I just don't want to go home. I don't even want to go on the block.
Dude, I understand.
There's no way you could have, Andy.
No.
Spencer's not even considering putting Andy up on the block. Andy just put him up on the block a couple weeks ago. I don't understand.
Dude, it's all good. It's all good.
Man, I'm going. I know I'm going.
Just don't get down. I mean, nothing's official, nothing's done, nothing's anything. You gotta get McCray.
I'm not gonna get his or Andy's vote. I'm just gonna start raising hell, I guess.
Dude, nothing's done yet.
Okay? Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
Whoa. I'm so mad about this whole situation right now. Knowing that I could possibly be evicted again is enough to send me over the edge.
He's going home, so he's gonna throw a fit.
Judd is kind of an emotional basket case, and I can see the threads kind of unraveling with him, and it's making me increasingly nervous.
I'm just pissed, and I'm so sore and beat to shreds.
If Judd keeps acting like this, he might have to be the first exterminator to be exterminated.
Hey.
Hey everyone, it's time for the veto meeting. This is the veto meeting. Gina Marie and myself have both been nominated for eviction. I now have the power to veto one of those nominations. I have decided to use the veto on myself. Spencer, since I have just vetoed one of your nominations, you now have to name a replacement nominee.
Okay.
I hate to have to do this. Judd, you can fill the chair, buddy.
This veto. Wait. Before we finish this veto meeting, I have something to say. McCray, you're one of my biggest allies coming into this game, dude. You know, you also lied to me. You're the root of why I left. Coming back into this game, I was after you. And, you know, I'm still after you.
This is the dumbest move I've ever seen. He just made himself a huge enemy. Judd, what are you thinking?
So if you want to keep me, guys, I'm not going to be after either of you. I'm going to be after this guy right here. Thank you. Wowzers. This veto meeting is adjourned.
Where the hell did that come from? Judd's little rant, speech, whatever you call it. I guess you lost McCray's vote. Boom, 1 up for Gina Marie.
Judd's fighting for his life, and he's gonna do anything he can to stay safe this week. Maybe he thinks the best method is to, you know, throw me under the bus a little bit.
Oh my God, Judd, what did you do? If you had any chance to stay in this house, I think you might have just squandered it.
Up next, the game ends for either Gina Marie or Judd. One makes their way to the jury, the other makes it to the final 4. Then, the house guests battled for the most important head of household yet. Stay with us. Be a fly on the wall inside the Big Brother house. Oh my God! Watch the house guests anytime with the live feed on CBS.com. Welcome back to Big Brother. It's now time to find out who will become the 7th member of the jury. Let's head to the living room for the vote and eviction. Hello, house guests.
Hi, Julie.
Gina Marie, Judd, in just a few moments, McCray and Andy will cast their votes to evict. But before they do, you each have one last chance to plead your case. Gina Marie, you're up first.
Okay. You look very beautiful tonight, Julie.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I want to say hi to my friends and family. My nephew Teddy's birthday is coming up, and I want to say hi to my Starstruck girls. You guys know me. You guys know me as a person. Not perfect, and I always try my best, even though we've been through blood, sweat, and tears. You guys are like my brothers, and you're gonna be my family forever and ever. And I hope you guys keep me here, and just for me to proceed on. And I always try my best, and that's all I can be is me. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Gina Marie.
Thank you.
Judd, it's your turn.
I'd also like to say hello to my family and friends and all my supporters out there. I really appreciate all the prayers. You know, if you guys keep me here, you know, I love all y'all. And if you keep me here, I can guarantee you, Andy, and you, Spencer, you will be in the final 3. I can't tell you how, but I can tell you later. McCray, I can't say the same for you. I'm definitely after you, but I would definitely appreciate your vote. Thanks, and vote for me to stay. Come on now.
All righty. Thank you, Judd. Thank you both. It is time for the voting to begin. Neither nominee is allowed to vote. Spencer, as head of household, you will only vote in the event of a tie. One at a time, the rest of you will enter the diary room and cast your vote to evict. Andy, you're up first. Please go to the diary room. Andy has to make a choice between 2 allies. Which nominee will take him closer to the $500,000? Hi, Andy.
Hi, Julie.
Please cast your vote to evict.
I vote to evict Judd.
Thank you. Judd threatened to take down McCray, but it's McCray who has the vote tonight. Hi, McCray.
Hi, Julie.
Please cast your vote to evict.
I vote to evict Judd.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It's official. With 2 votes to evict Judd, Judd will leave the house tonight. And remember, because he is now a member of the jury, I will not be able to give him any news or feedback from the outside world. Let's give the results to the house guests. House guests, the votes are in. When I reveal the vote, the evicted house guests will have just a few moments to say goodbye, gather his or her belongings, and walk out that front door. By a vote of 2-0, Judd, you are evicted from the Big Brother house.
Hey, something in your Bible.
you, buddy.
Bye, Judd.
I'm voting for Spencer and Andy at the end. Keep them around.
Good luck, buddy.
Good luck.
Thank you. Thanks, guys.
Hey, Judd.
Holy crap. Oh, black and white again, Judd. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my God, it's crazy.
Can you go to the bathroom?
I'm gonna take my contacts.
What did you whisper to McCray when you got up to leave the house?
He's been reading his Bible a lot and stuff. I left him a little message in his Bible with a coin that I had. So.
You left him a message in his Bible?
Yeah, nothing about the game. Just
nothing about the game.
Yeah, just kind of to encourage him and hope that he does well.
But then when you left, you said, "I'm voting for Spencer and Andy."
Yeah, reverse psychology. I want him to go after them.
You're setting up Andy and Spencer for failure by saying that? You're
Yeah,
saying?
for sure. I want them to think that I'm going to be pushing for them to win in the jury, so they'll be like, oh, we got to get these guys out.
So who are you hoping wins out of who's left?
I guess Gina Marie.
Why?
Gina Marie, at the beginning, I really underestimated her. We all did. She's an awesome game player. She's very loyal. I'd really like to see her win this. I think she deserves it.
Wow.
And I wouldn't have said that a few weeks ago, but...
All right. Can we talk about your alliance for a moment, the Exterminators?
Yeah.
Because you had to last week choose between being loyal to the Exterminators or being loyal to Alyssa, who you made a final 2 deal with.
Yeah.
And you chose to turn your back on Alyssa.
Right.
Do you regret that now?
Absolutely not. Working with Alyssa is the hardest thing that you could possibly do. I mean,
Why?
Her mind changes every 5 minutes. You can be on her side 1 minute, then you're her target the next. It's like, we're in a final 2 and I'm your target next week? What's the deal? I mean, I don't get it. So it's very hard to work with Alyssa, so she had to go. Exterminated.
Okay, the vote tonight was 2-0. That
Right.
means Andy, a fellow exterminator,
Yeah.
chose to exterminate you and not Gina Marie. Why do you think you got bounced tonight and not her?
Well, there's many different reasons. One, Gina Marie's really hurt and they can beat her easily, and I think that they trust her a little bit more than me. I'm kind of...
Should they trust her more than you?
Probably so.
In the event you were the one who got exterminated tonight, your housemates taped some goodbye messages.
Okay.
Let's watch and listen.
All right.
Judd, what can I say? You're a stud. Loved you from the beginning, buddy. I'll always remember you and all the Exterminators. I wish you the best of luck, and man, I love you, buddy.
Dude, I hope you're not watching this. I really tried to keep the Exterminators together. That veto McCray won, threw that plan out the window, and we had to kind of turn on each other. I hate it. I'm sorry.
Judd, if you're seeing this, I voted against you. I'm really sorry. I wanted to keep you, but Andy and Spencer did not. My hands are kind of tied. I need to work with them in the future, and really sorry, man. Take care. I'll see you on the other side.
Since you've come back, you've become like my best friend in this house. Being an exterminator with you is my proudest thing that I've done in this game, and I just need you to know that voting you out is nothing personal, and I think that you're amazing.
Real quick, because we're out of time. Why are you laughing watching that?
I mean, I've just never seen a guy cry so much. It's kind of funny.
You are now the 7th member of the jury. We will see you back here 1 week from tonight when you and the rest of the jury decide who wins this whole thing.
Yeah, let's hope these girls don't scratch my eyes out in that jury house.
Stay right there. Up next, it's the head of household competition. Win, and you are guaranteed a seat in the final 3. Lose, and you might be grabbing the next seat on the jury. Stay with us. Welcome back to Big Brother. It's time for the head of household competition. Free from the threat of eviction, this HOH must put 2 house guests on the chopping block. Let's head to the backyard and get things started. House guests, Get ready for one of the most important HOH competitions of the summer. The winner is not only guaranteed a spot in the final 3, but will also be eligible to play in the final HOH competition of the season. Spencer, as outgoing head of household, you are not eligible to compete tonight. This competition is called Before or After, and here's how it works. I'll ask you a series of questions about events that took place this past summer. Your goal is to answer whether this event happened before or after a second event I'll mention. If you think the answer is before, step backward. If you think the answer is after, step forward. You'll receive 1 point for every correct answer. The house guest with the most points after 7 questions will be the new head of household. Does everyone understand?
Yes.
Yes.
Excellent. Then let's begin. Question 1. Did Amanda get 50 Shades of Orange before or after the first double eviction of the summer? Answers, please. I need an answer. The correct answer is before. Everyone got it right? Everyone gets a point. Please reset to the middle. Question 2. Was David nominated by the MVP before or after Jeremy's infamous wine fight? Answers, please. The correct answer is before. Gina Marie is the only one to get it right. She takes the lead with 2 points. McCray and Andy each have 1 point. Question 3. Was Aaron's third head of household win before or after Alyssa's first head of household win? Answers, please. The correct, settle on a final answer. The correct answer is before. Everyone got it right. Everyone gets another point. Gina Marie still in the lead by 1 point. Question 4. Did Candace win $5,000 before or after you went back in time for a veto competition? Answers, please. The correct answer is after. Everyone got it right. Everyone gets a point. Gina Marie still in the lead with 4 points. McCray and Andy still tied at 3 points apiece. Question 5. Was the first female evicted before or after the first female won a veto? Answers, please. The correct answer is after. Everyone got it right. Everyone gets a point. Gina Marie still in the lead by 1. Moving on to question 6. Was the first unanimous eviction of the summer before or after Helen received a curfew punishment? Answers, please. The correct answer is after. McCray is the only one to get it right. McCray and Gina Marie are tied at 5 points apiece. Andy trails by 1 point with only 4 on the scoreboard. This is the last question. Was Candace's third time as a have-not before or after Howard was evicted? Answers, please. The correct answer is before. Andy is the only one to get it right. 3-way tie. Grab your boards quickly. This is a tiebreaker question. The answer will be a number. The person who comes closest to the correct number without going over will be the new HOH. If everyone goes over, the person closest to the correct number will win. Here we go. In seconds, how long was the super veto competition from the starting horn to McCray pressing his buzzer for the win? In seconds, how long was the super veto competition from the starting horn to McCray pressing his buzzer for the win? I need an answer now. Answers, please, now. The correct answer is 884 seconds, which means congratulations, Andy. You are the new HOH. Spencer, please hand over the key to the HOH bedroom. Andy has won a coveted spot in the final 3, but with only 3 house guests to choose from, who will he nominate for eviction and who will he try to protect? Stay with us.
414.
What was the answer?
800 something. I was gonna put 7.
What'd you put, Gina Marie?
I put 1,800.
Welcome back to Big Brother. 1 week from tonight, the winner of Big Brother will be crowned, but this game is far from over. Join us tomorrow night at 9, 8 Central for another live eviction. Who will Andy nominate and who will win the final veto of the summer? Plus, we'll check in with the all-female jury. What kind of welcome will they have for Judd when he shows up? Find out tomorrow. Then Sunday, the final 3-part head of household competition begins. Plus, the remaining house guests look back on the season and all the drama that brought them this close to the $500,000 grand prize. And on Wednesday, 1 week from tonight, it's finale night where the last head of household will be crowned. All 16 of the house guests reunite, and the winner of Big Brother will be determined. It all plays out live. For now, let's eavesdrop on the final 4. From outside the Big Brother house, I'm Julie Chen. Good night.
But how many minutes was it officially, she said?
Like 880. It was 880. So, okay, let's figure this out. 666.